All right, so a massive crypto network is making a huge strategic play. And trust me, it's not just about transactions. It's about diving headfirst into the world of artificial intelligence. Today, we're going to break down Pi Network's big investment into the AI company OpenMind.
And really, this is the big question behind this whole thing. What does happen? Because this isn't just another partnership. It's a potential blueprint for a totally new kind of digital economy. One that's powered by decentralized computing and, well, intelligent machines.
So you might be asking yourself, why is Pi Network, a social cryptocurrency, investing in an AI company? It's not a random shot in the dark. This is a very calculated step, and it's driven by a super clear long-term vision for what Pi could actually become. Okay, let's really get into it. The entire strategy here pretty much rests on these three pillars. Number 1, make the Pi currency more useful. Simple. 2, bring more real-world economic activity into the whole Pi ecosystem. And 3, push Pi beyond just the digital world and into practical, everyday stuff. This investment in OpenMind, it's designed to hit all three of those targets. Bam!
Now, to really get why this move is so smart, you have to understand this massive, kind of sleeping resource that Pi Network has just been sitting on. It's this huge opportunity that's just been waiting for the right spark to unlock it all. Check this out. Over 350,000. That's how many active Pi nodes are running all over the world. Now, forget just securing a network for a second. I want you to think of this as a distributed global supercomputer, with all its collective power just sitting there, untapped, until now.
So here's the thing. This is the core challenge right here. Pi's consensus algorithm is really energy efficient, which is awesome. But that also means that these hundreds of thousands of computers have a ton of idle processing power just sitting there, not really doing much beyond basic network stuff.
So, okay, how do you wake up this sleeping giant? Simple. You give it a job to do. This whole partnership is about creating a brand new marketplace, turning all that unused capacity into a crazy powerful engine for the next generation of artificial intelligence.
The core idea here is something called decentralized computing. And it's actually a pretty simple concept when you break it down. Instead of one giant company like Amazon or Google providing all the computing power from these huge data centers, you harness the unused power from thousands and thousands of individual computers all over the world.
And here's where it all clicks together, creating this perfect economic loop. AI companies, they get access to immense, affordable computing power. And in return, they pay for that power using Pi currency, which goes directly to the people running the nodes. It's a brand new utility that creates real, tangible value for absolutely everyone involved.
And this just shows you the direct benefit for the community in the clearest way possible. Before, if you were a node operator, you earned Pi through mining rewards. That was it. Now you have the option to open up a second and potentially much larger revenue stream just by renting out your computer's downtime. This makes running a node way more valuable than it's ever been.
Okay, but look, this is more than just some cool idea on a whiteboard, right? Let's look at how they've already turned this theory into something that actually works. Because talk is cheap, but results are everything. And they've already put this to the test. This right here is the bottom line from their first experiments. It's not a what-if anymore. They ran a proof-of-concept project, and guess what? It worked. It worked exactly as they planned, which basically validates the entire idea behind the investment.
So what did they actually do? Well, in the test, Pi node operators successfully used their computers to run image recognition AI models for OpenMind. This proved, without a doubt, that the network can handle complex computing jobs for outside companies. And that paves the way for everything from decentralized AI training to cloud computing services, all built right on top of the Pi network.
All right, now this is where we zoom way out from the nitty-gritty details to the really, and I mean really, mind-bending long-term vision. This isn't just about renting out computer power, it's about building the financial rails for a future economy that's run by machines. So, OpenMind is building something they call a shared intelligence layer. The best way to think about it is like an operating system for robots and smart devices. It allows them to securely talk to each other and work together, whether they're in a factory or part of a self-driving delivery fleet. And in a world like that, where these autonomous machines are doing jobs, making deals, collaborating, they need a way to pay each other, right? This is the ultimate goal, to position Pi as the seamless, totally automated payment layer for the entire machine-to-machine economy. So we kind of end up right back where we started.
But now, the picture is a whole lot clearer. This partnership isn't just about adding a new feature. No way. It's a strategic move to embed Pi into the very foundation of the coming automated world, which leaves us with a pretty fascinating final question. Are we literally watching the birth of the currency that robots will use to pay each other? I guess only time will tell.